Governor Kevin Stitt outlining what he believes the country needs to focus on in order to reignite the American dream. He was joined by Maryland Governor Wes Moore during his virtual press conference today, discussing the role bipartisan leadership plays in achieving the goal. Fox 25's Rob Hagan walks us through their message. Rob, what they have to say.
Adam, good evening. Well, this team of governors spoke about the importance of chasing the American dream and how education is key. And both of them say the only way to do that is to work across the aisle in times of tragedy. Tuesday morning began with a joint statement on X from the Republican and Democratic team of governors Kevin Stitt and Wes Moore, aimed at making the upcoming World Cup and Summer and Winter Olympic Games help spark economic growth for the U.S. with planning, collaboration, and strategic investment.
The American dream didn't begin with power or privilege. It began with belief.
Then Tuesday afternoon, the chair and co-chair of the National Governors Association talked about reigniting the American dream with a focus on education. But instead of addressing the nation's report card, the message addressed the nation's division on Charlie Kirk's assassination.
There's no place in our country for violence, and we really need to self-reflect. And we're seeing people come out from both sides that we need to just tamp down the rhetoric.
Governor Stitt took lead on Tuesday's virtual press conference called Across the Aisle Back to School Bipartisan Briefing, co-hosted by Governor Moore of Maryland. The Democrat talked about the importance of paying teachers a fair wage, getting more men into teaching, and supporting students attending community college who are from low-income families.
Education is going to be the foundation of reigniting the American dream. And so at this time when we know that as chief executives, we have a unique opportunity to be able to lead through the noise.
Governor Stitt says he wants a more united America through tragedy.
People are looking for leadership. People are looking for common sense. And I think that's lacking right now, especially when the fringes are in control of some of the media.
Two Democratic governors have pulled out of the NGA, including Tim Walz of Minnesota and Laura Kelly of Kansas. Governor Stitt says his goal is to work across the aisle for the best education and opportunity possible.
I think America wants people to roll up their sleeves, to work together to get this thing done.
Now, I asked Governor Stitt what his reaction is to local school districts opting out of the 60 seconds of silence to honor the memory of Charlie Kirk. I've not heard back. Live at the beautiful state capitol, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.